Okay, so if you can see Disney collections at the top of the screen there, if you go into that, it should have about 120, 130 Disney movies. So I'll just pick on one there, pick on Wally, although there are newer ones obviously in there. Just pick up the volume of it. As you can see, it's pretty fantastic quality. Nice, go back out. So it also has top cartoon, so that's kind of like every other animated movie that's not belong to Disney. So top IMDb, so if you go into that, it should have 100 or so IMDb top 100 movies of all time. So lots of movies there to watch. Underneath that, top movie. So top movie is kind of like all the big blockbusters of the last couple of years. So there's Guardians of the Galaxy, you click on that. So we'll just get forward a bit into it. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so that's kind of Cartoon HD. There is another Cartoon HD 2 add-on that has even more stuff in it. Okay, so Phoenix. Phoenix has a lot of smaller apps in it. They're mostly to do with streaming TV. So that's kind of like watching BBC, Channel 4, that kind of thing on it. This first one here that says Woody is probably the most used, because the other ones are for different countries. So this would be mostly like English TV or European TV. This one there went straight to Woody's channels. I'll show you that. As you can see, they're updated 10th of February 2015. He'll do an update every so often. If anything changes or any links stop working, he's pretty good. So as you can see, watching Sky Sports, just click on Sky Sports 2 there. It has like BT Sports, Fox Sports, has all sorts of sports stuff on it, plus movie channels and things like that. So there's two links there. So if one hasn't got quite the quality, you can check the other one, or one might stop working. You used to have the other one there. When these streams usually start, there is a little bit of picture quality. It settles out after a couple of seconds. So that's pretty cool. And again, there's lots of other channels there. You can see these are mostly sports ones and things like that. There's UTV, Vivo, weather channels, Animal Planet, BBC. Obviously all the BBCs and things like that are going to be in it as well. Right, so that's Blaze Tamer. These other ones have movies and international channels and all sorts of things, but it'd be the sports channels that I'd usually use that for. Now, Navi X. Navi X is a mixture of all of them put together, not quite as organized. Although it's kind of like a program in itself within Xbmc. I'll give you an example here. So I usually use this, most viewed in the last 7 days. So that's given me everything there from movies that are from 2015 to sports channels, live streams, just all sorts of stuff, and it's literally got everything. So in cinema now, it probably won't be fantastic quality. Usually they're, cameras in the cinema. But these ones underneath are usually pretty good. I'll just pick on this because I know my kids wanted to see it there. It's the new Scooby-Doo movie. It's only out 6 days, but it's on here. So you can see it's showing loading in the bottom corner.
I'm so nervous.
Okay, so that's pretty good. In cinema now, let me click on that for a second. Give you an idea of what some of these are going to be like. So they're all pretty up to date. Click on Birdman. So that's pretty excellent quality there as well. And again, there'll be all sorts of stuff like TV, all kinds of things. We'll skip forward a bit into this. Okay. So that's NaviX. Again, NaviX can give you anything. I mean, you name it. There's a search function in there. You can also pick favorites. I got some favorites in there. To get out of it, you just have to hit the side button and scroll down to exit. It's not like the ones you can just back out of. Okay, so that's the top 5 movie, TV apps on Xbmc that I use. Now there are loads more. I'm going to click on this and show you. These are the ones that I use myself. There's lots of them. Mashup is pretty good as well. Movies HD is excellent as well. Project Free TV is in there, so we've used that before. TV for Me, Vital. There's lots of stuff, and even YouTube apps and things. But there's literally tons of apps for everything, and all you have to do is just go search for them. You can search for apps as well in this add-on installer. It will find apps for you if you go in. It'll list them all out. If I just go into System and Settings for a second and go into Add-ons, where you actually add your add-ons from. If I just go into Get Add-ons, these are all the sites that they're downloaded from, and there's tons of them. Even when I go into one like Xunity, go into Video Add-ons, you'll see that there's so many to pick from. I've only downloaded a few even onto mine. There's all sorts of sports and specialized ones if you're into wrestling, or the kids are into wrestling, or manga, or anything like that. You can find it on this. Okay, so I hope that's a good little overview of Xbmc on my Raspberry Pi.